Darcey from 90 Day Fiance has some unbelievably crazy news. Well, drum roll please, because Darcey and Stacey are getting another season of their new show. They're getting a season 3 of Darcey and Stacey, and you guys, if you can't tell, I cannot believe it. I don't know who is watching this show, but yes, Entertainment Tonight just announced like a couple hours ago that they are getting a 3rd season that is coming out in January, and it looks like kind of there's some stuff going on. Now, for once in Darcey and Stacey, it's not going to all be about their relationship and the love and the this and the Darcey and the Georgie and this and going up and down. It sounds like the majority of it is actually going to be with like their business and the daughters trying to be in this like pageant stuff. There is definitely going to be stuff with Georgie and Florian going on in the season for sure, because in the last episode of Darcey and Stacey from season 2, their whole relationship and engagement, I guess you could say, is like really rocky. It's not going well, and Darcey just like dumped Georgie. However, I'm pretty sure they end up getting back together. Either way though, guys, yes, Darcey and Stacey, they are getting, seriously, a 3rd season. I mean, am I the only one who cannot believe this? This just seems so unbelievable and not true. And like I said earlier, we're gonna see them with trying to work this business. They've had this business, they've had this business for so long of the clothing line. They're really gonna try to do some pageant stuff, and then their daughter's gonna get involved in some pageant, younger pageant kind of stuff, I guess, too. And I guess we're gonna see stuff with Georgie and Florian. The main thing with Georgie is they're trying to kind of make this engagement work. And if I had to guess, and if I was a gambling man, it sounds like in present day, so spoiler alert, but it sounds like in present day, Georgie and Darcey are back together. Now, on the last episode of Darcey and Stacey, which we're nearing the finale, I think the finale is coming up next week, and on that finale, it sounds like Darcey and Georgie are probably going to end in a cliffhanger. I don't think they're going to be like together at that point, but now, like a week or two ago, maybe a month ago, but about 2 or 3 weeks ago, they were in Miami together 100%. So they're constantly following each other, but in present day, I think they are together. But yeah, on the last episode, she dumped him, she ended the engagement, but it was like she was still in Turkey, he's here in America, it was done over the phone, it was kind of brief and vague, and so for sure she comes back, he ends up apologizing, he was running around talking to his ex-wife, he ended up talking to Jessie, which was just pointless and probably just for the show, but I've been watching it from a distance. I've been just watching and skipping through. They went to Turkey to get these procedures done, and like a laundry list of procedures done, Darcey and Stacey. They went alone, and of course, Darcey's kids, and probably Stacey's kids too, who are like 14, 15, 16-ish years old, they're freaking out. So I don't blame them to be freaked out. I kind of feel bad for them because their mom is running around doing a bunch of stupid, crazy stuff, and they're freaking out because what if something goes south and goes wrong, and something very easily could go wrong. So it is scary, and when I see stuff like that, I kind of just go, ooh, Darcey and Stacey both are kind of being super selfish to their kids. Now to Georgie and Florian, I could care less. I don't really care about that. But to their daughters and, Stacey's sons, they're being kind of selfish and rude. In my opinion, at least. Maybe not. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that whole thing. And that kind of turned me off from this season. And that was the big thing, that they were going to Turkey. And then the other big thing of this season too is that, she's kind of up and down with Georgie, and Georgie talked to Jessie, and that Darcey talked to the actress. That was pretty interesting. But there was a lot of conspiracy stuff being thrown around with Georgie. I think Georgie is kind of an odd character, but he's probably not as bad as they're making him out to be. But either way, yes, that is the big thing. Darcey, Stacey, season 3. I cannot believe it. Make sure to comment below what you guys think. I'm excited. It's coming out in January. I'm going to attempt to watch it, and if it's any bit good, I will watch it. But if it's anything like this season, it's just tough because it's like the only thing I really kind of ever care about is, are Darcey and Georgie going to actually get married and do the thing and stay together? And it's like they're constantly up and down, and everyone can just track it on Instagram. You can see they'll post Instagram stories at the exact same place on trips together, so you can see if they're together or not, and they still unfollow and follow each other. So like we can see what's going on, and for me, it kind of just ruins the show. I do have to say though, honestly, someone must be watching this show, or TLC is just dying, because it's like, why do they keep redoing it? So likely, people are apparently watching. And the one thing I do have to say too is her daughters and her dad and her mom, I actually kind of think they're good people. They're nice people, and not that Darcey and Stacey and Georgie and Florian aren't good people or they're bad people. I don't think that. I just think a little dramatic, kind of annoying, but her parents and her kids, they seem like they're really good people, and I kind of feel bad for the kids. I kind of feel bad for her parents too, because they're in such an odd situation with Darcey and Stacey and this whole thing. But for Darcey and Georgie, I really truly don't even care anymore. I will try to attempt to watch season 3 and let you guys know what is going on. If any bit of any good drama happens, I will definitely let you guys know, but likely it probably won't be much of anything. And before I sign off for the day, there has been some drama with Michael and Juliana from 90 Day Fiance, and I just kind of want to tease this idea to you guys because I'm still trying to kind of piece everything together, but there's been some very weird, cryptic drama. Now, if you are on Instagram, or maybe even Facebook too for that matter, there's constantly these stupid articles, and maybe even videos too, from 90 Day Fiance stuff, and they're never really true, and they'll just say really stupid stuff. Like, it'll be a picture of, like, Big Ad, and it'll say, like, a funeral or something just really weird, and it'll have nothing to do with Big Ad. And so that happens pretty often, and there's been a lot of stuff with Michael and Juliana lately, and I figured that was just a situation with them. It was stuff with divorce and them splitting up, and I was like, that's probably nothing. But now that I'm starting to kind of dig into it deeper, there definitely seems to be something going on with Michael and Juliana from 90 Day Fiance. They were a lower key couple. He was a little older. I think they had like an 18, 19 year age gap. She was very nice. I think she was very nice and independent. She kind of wanted to do her own thing, and he maybe kind of sort of wanted to control her just a bit. But at the end of the day, they ended up making it work. They got married. Ironically, Michael's ex-wife ended up actually officiating the wedding, which was really odd. So they got married. It seemed to be sunshine and rainbows. There was always kind of that clickbait, though, on them, that there were some issues and that they were going to get a divorce. But lately, there's been a lot, and now I don't think it's clickbait. I think there's actually something kind of odd going on with the two of them. So I'm going to keep putting some more research together, and I'll post a video later tomorrow or the next day or something on exactly what is going on. But guys, I want to give you guys a heads up to keep an eye out, because there is definitely some very weird drama going on with the two of them. Well, 90 Day Fiance, we never, ever, ever, ever have enough drama. The drama just keeps on flowing with all these couples. One couple has some drama, another one has some more, and one couple ends their drama, then another couple starts up drama. It's like Michael and Juliana. We haven't heard from them in a long time, and now their drama's flowing, and these other people are kind of getting quiet, and it's just on and on and on and on and on. And if you like me, and if you like drama, and you're just like me, you probably love it all. So yeah, it's fun to watch. 90 Day Fiance, Darcey and Stacey. I don't really know how I feel about that, to be honest, you guys. I'm kind of just shocked. Not that I'm trying to be all weird, but I'm shocked. Like, it is shocking. Who is watching the show? Really, seriously. Who's watching it? So, someone must be watching it, I guess, if they're going to actually renew it for a 3rd season. Well, all right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you are new to this channel, please hit that like button, hit the comments below, and y'all already know, you guys got to stay tuned for many more videos.